It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Suns. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place. And, of course, the Jazz, a game behind.
And right now for Phoenix, they've looked decidedly average here in the early stages of the season. And that's shocking when you consider the kind of success they're coming off from a year ago.
And they're going to have to step up their execution in a big way if they hope to come close to having the same success as they did last year. The good news for them is it's early and they have the luxury of time to get things sorted out.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Gordon out there with Nurkic, and for Utah, George is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Collins, then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Agbaji in at the 3. After all the hype in the offseason, Brent, it's nice to finally get a feel for what these teams are all about.
Well, Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling, so this league has grown in popularity globally. It seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. That's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
Clock at 6. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, the more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, it seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
Booker looking around. Beal gets a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Beal with the steal. And they're on the break. Pull-up jumper. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
The first one falls. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Both free throws good from Booker.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
George dishes to Collins. Shoots over Nurkic. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Booker against George. It's good. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now, here's Clarkson. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Clarkson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Beal against Clarkson. Beal the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here's Collins. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Checked in for the Jazz. Phoenix also making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Gordon. And Allen subbed in for Beal. Jazz trail by 8. Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big three. Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is second to none. On paper, they are as talented as anyone.
Phoenix leading by 8. Allen outside. Booker is screen on Clarkson. Back to Booker, and the call will be on Keontae George. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
A different look for Utah. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson, and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for George. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fires at the elbow. Durant, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here's Collins. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland. It's Allen on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Allen kicks to Booker. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Horton-Tucker with it, defended by Durant. Collins passes to Agbaji. 5 on the clock. Sexton for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game, playing in control now.
Wasted no time on that one.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Olynyk. Nothing on the board. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Nice when coaches have a trigger man from the 5 spot. Kelly Olynyk can do that.
Booker outside. Shoots over Horton-Tucker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Fred Vogel is out there. They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Devin Booker. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And the basket is good. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Markkanen. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Booker outside. Pass to Eubanks. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Fourth, the Suns.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Horton Tucker. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Utah calls timeout. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for Horton Tucker. And a change for the Suns. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Sexton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks. And Markkanen throws it down.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
George looking over the floor. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
That free throw good from George.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Eubanks, and it's Durant in for Bradley Beal. And George drops them both. Suns leading by 4. And Booker kicks to Durant. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Booker. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Clarkson outside. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Gordon. Here's Bates-Diop. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The pass to Hendricks. Here's Abaji. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Team foul.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Abaji.
He's off on the first. The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Keita Bates-Diop. And Beal subbed in for Josh Okogie. And he sinks the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Booker the pass to Nurkic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You could see that the D wanted to block the shot, but they didn't. Nurkic schooled him there.
Clarkson against Beal. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down now to just 6 and the basket from Collins.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 16 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Clarkson against Beal. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Collins, a screen on Beal. Clarkson for 3. Collins. And again, it's Utah.
Trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Zach, this reminds me of our day. They're not just hoisting up 1,000 threes. They're dumping the ball inside to the paint and then going up strong. I love it.
Me too, Kenny. I hope they win like this. I really do.
All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
When you're facing a great player, it's all about taking that challenge. It should bring out the best in you.
Iron sharpens iron. Cream rises to the top. Sticks and stones. All that good stuff. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Collins. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll, and he can be deadly as a roll man.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Pass to Durant. Clarkson against Beal. And the jam by Beal.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here is George. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Pass to Clarkson. Collins, a screen on Beal. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by Nurkic. Suns leading by 8. Booker outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 19 points.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
Clarkson on the wing. Beal with the steal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Booker. Gordon with a screen on Clarkson. And Booker kicks to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
When we talk about Bradley Beal, still a phenomenal player, but someone who's getting older.
And no doubt Bradley Beal, Greg, is a veteran in this league now, and a guy that wants to compete for titles. So along with staying healthy, Bradley Beal is looking for something bigger.
Nurkic setting the pick for Gordon. 9 feet out. Again, Phoenix.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jazz trail by 10. They set the pick. George passes to Abaji. Over Gordon. Again, the Jazz score.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
High, arcing shot, and Booker with the layup. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
George with the screen on Beal. Here's Clarkson. A shot by George, wide open. And Utah, another 3.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Attention fans, on the court now, your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
The Suns making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kevin Durant.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Booker outside. Screen by Nurkic. Beyond the arc. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And he makes the first but misses the second. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. And Booker kicks to Durant. On the clock. The three. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the three.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
And here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Kevin Durant. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Booker. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Horton Tucker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Gordon's checked in for the Suns. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Gordon out there with Booker. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Bates-Diop in at the power forward. The pass to Horton Tucker. Hits the three-point bomb. Horton Tucker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Utah. Booker with it. There's the pick. Shoots over Horton Tucker. And the Suns tack on two more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Hendricks. 6 to shoot. For 3, Olynyk. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Great concentration from Booker. I like to see him fend off the defense like that.
Kicks it to Markkanen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Free throw, no good for Markkanen. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
To the middle. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Horton Tucker. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Horton Tucker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Booker against Olynyk. Here's Nurkic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
As a screener, you know you're going to get hit. You're going to absorb some contact, but it's worth it. It opens up things for your teammates.
And the Jazz with some changes. Collins checked in for Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Colin Sexton. And Georgia subbed in for Talen Horton Tucker. Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Josh Okogie. Here's Clarkson. Collins, a screen on Beal. Clarkson for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Beal. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Jazz call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lobbed up there for Collins. Durant with the steal. Booker outside. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
That's Booker's specialty. So good at rising up and connecting off the catch.
Jazz trail by 12. Now Clarkson. Collins, a screen on Beal. Clarkson for three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Clarkson against Beal. Here's Collins. Banked in off the glass.
That ability to finish over defenders, that's key for any scorer, and Collins has athleticism to do just that.
Here's Booker over George. Booker, good. Booker's got 16 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Beal. He takes it in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup.
How about the focus from Beal, just determined to finish it off.
There's a screen by Collins. Clarkson for three. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from B.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Beal up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Booker. The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
The drive by Booker. Outside for Beal. Shoots over Clarkson, and Beal gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
There's the pass to Clarkson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Booker outside. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.